scholarship. That's a nice kind of crunch suit. Matt, we've shared a lot over the years. We've been doing the same job together for 5 years. We've shared our biggest problems, our darkest secrets, our most expensive hobbies. Only a few years ago, I don't even know if you've heard the story, sorry. We were both in our early 20s and in a city with nothing to do except drink and play video games. And therefore I have a pretty unique privilege of being able to say I was there when these two met. And for their version, now you get to hear mine. So in those days, Matt and I were trying desperately to have some kind of a good game and be successful with the ladies in the bars and the clubs. But the sad fact was that our game was not going very well until one night when our favorite bar decided to have swing music, which, as they said, never happened then and it never happens now. So all of the stars aligned for Matthew Barrett. And he was bluffing a confidence level of 11. He spotted his target on a couch that was sidelined at the edge of the bar. He swooped over, offered his hand, probably delivered some cheesy line, and then they danced for the rest of the night. So I've had the pleasure since then of watching Matt and Allison grow into each other's lives. They really are a perfect match. And so will you please join me in raising your glasses to celebrate the permanence of this perfect couple. Here's the Mr. and Mrs. Excuse me. I'm always spoiled by the military, but when someone offers a toast, you say, "Hear, hear," loudly. Hear!
Here we go. Allison and I have been friends since our early elementary school years, and so naturally my best childhood memories begin with her. Some of my favorites were our sleepless sleepovers, our nervous bathroom runs before softball games. Can you hear me? Our long conversations about how stupid and gross boys are, and of course, our proud country that we created for our history project that we named Shanae. When the awkward years of high school came, things didn't change much. Boys were still pretty gross and stupid. There were plenty more nervous bathroom runs for other things. Both our worlds changed, though, when we left to college, and I was pretty scared than I'd ever been before going off to Miami. But I always found comfort after talking on the phone with Allison for like 2-3 hours. Our friendship has never wavered, it's just grown. I came to realize that Allison was always going to be there for me. And as we grew, unfortunately, so did our problems and our worries. Through family illnesses, big city moves, and foreign affairs, Allison has always been my savior. She's like a sister to me that always makes me feel at home, no matter how far away we might be from each other. So, one second. So, there are many words that I could use to describe her, such as beautiful, patient, loyal, brilliant, classy, and she's sexy, and graceful at the same time, and very truthful. But none of them do her enough justice. I was searching for a word that could capture her true being, and I finally realized that Allison is a gift. Her friendship has been a forever giving gift to me that I don't know that I deserve. Okay. I remember the first time she told me about Matt, and since that day she's had a glow to her, an extra sparkle in her eye. And Matt, I know that you will cherish Allison as the precious gift that she is, and I wish you both nothing but joy and happiness.
good evening. So again, thank you very much for coming. I know for a lot of you this was a very long trip to get here. So I hope we're making it worth your while. It's certainly worth our while to have you here celebrating this event with us. This has been a long time coming, and we're so happy that everything's turning out as beautifully wonderfully as it has been. So now I would kind of like to introduce some people here. All the bridesmaids and groomsmen. You have John Black, our best man, who's doing all the work. You have Delia Gannon, who's one of my oldest friends. Johan Hamyanki, who sat on alert with me for many, many months.
Well, you just heard that beautiful speech from my best friend, Yasi Hardarinya. She was maid of honor. My sister, Jenny Sans, bridesmaid. And Kathy Fallon, my other bridesmaid, who we've been friends since little days. And my wonderful friend, Dominique Tanzini. We were college roommates together.
And of course, there's the parents. There's my mother, Janie, and her husband, Bob.
And my parents, Barbara and Carl, in the back here.
And of course, we have lots of family and friends from out of town, almost too many to name. So I just want to say thank you. You all have been wonderful through all of this, and in our lives have been, especially touched by you. So thank you. I probably have stories about every person in this room and things they've done to help me at some point in my life. So thank you. And definitely, thank you to you guys. You guys are playing amazing tonight. You guys are amazing. So thank you for everything you're doing to help us out.
So now we're going to head over to the cake. Actually, I lied. I have a couple more thank yous. First, I really want to thank Penny and her team from Penny's Gourmet to Go. They are wonderful. It's been a true pleasure working with Penny. She's answered all my emails in the last year, so really grateful for that. And the food is amazing. And our wonderful photographers from Big Sky Portrait Studio, Nick and Jennifer. They also did our engagement photos, in case you have seen those circulating on Facebook. They're brilliant, and they've been a pleasure to work with. Cricket Tree from Cricket Tree Coffees and Cakes did our cake. Just wonderful. And Carrie at My Viola Floral Studios did our flowers. And everybody's just been so amazing working with us over this last year. And one more is to my friends in the Chinook Winds who braved the weather, played their instruments outside for me. Thank you so much to Doug, Bill, and Mary. That meant the world to me. Thank you.
And with that, let's cut some cake. Here.
Shall we all go to the cake?